Every atom in your body, the carbon, the oxygen, the nitrogen that makes you who you are, was forged in the fiery heart of ancient stars. But what if the spark of life itself didn't begin on Earth? What if life was a cosmic traveler, carried here across the vast, cold emptiness of interstellar space? This is the central question behind a mind-bending theory known as Panspermia. For decades, scientists have pondered this idea, which blurs the line between biology and astronomy. It's the hypothesis that life, or at least its essential ingredients, can travel through the cosmos, hitchhiking on comets, asteroids, or even grains of interstellar dust. It sounds like science fiction, but as we look deeper into the cosmos, the evidence is becoming harder to ignore. Let's start with comets. We often call them dirty snowballs, but a better name might be time capsules of the solar system. They are frozen relics from its earliest days, about 4.6 billion years ago. But recent discoveries suggest they could be much more than that. They could be the messengers of life. When the European Space Agency's Rosetta spacecraft rendezvoused with Comet 67P back in 2014, it made a groundbreaking discovery. Scientists detected complex organic molecules, including glycine, which is one of the simplest amino acids. Why is that so important? Because amino acids are the building blocks of proteins, which are essential for all known life. They form the structures of our cells and catalyze the chemical reactions that keep us alive. Finding them on a comet suggests that these fundamental components of biology aren't unique to Earth. They could be scattered throughout our solar system and beyond. Imagine, across the Milky Way galaxy, there could be billions, even trillions, of these icy bodies, each carrying the potential seeds of life. But the story gets even more exciting. For most of history, we believed that everything in our solar system was born here. Then came the surprises. In 2017, astronomers detected something unprecedented, an object that came from another star system. They named it Oumuamua, a Hawaiian word meaning scout. It swept through our solar system at an incredible speed and then vanished back into deep space. It was the first known interstellar visitor. Just 2 years later, another one appeared, 2I, Borisov. This time, it was clearly an interstellar comet with a familiar icy composition. And in 2023, astronomers spotted another one, CA 2023 A3 Second Atlas, which is showing signs it may also be an interstellar traveler. These aren't just random rocks, they are time travelers, forged around distant, unknown stars. They could be billions of years older than our own Sun and Earth. They've journeyed for millions, maybe even billions of years, across the galaxy. If our own comets carry organic molecules, it's almost certain these interstellar visitors do too. This means that for eons, objects from other star systems might have been scattering the seeds of life across countless worlds, including our own. Of course, this raises a huge question. Could life, or even its delicate building blocks, really survive such a journey? Interstellar space is an incredibly hostile environment. It's a near-perfect vacuum, unimaginably cold, and flooded with lethal cosmic radiation from exploding stars. It seems like an impossible trip for any living thing. However, life is surprisingly resilient. Scientists have conducted experiments, both on Earth and aboard the International Space Station, to test the limits of life's endurance. They've exposed certain microorganisms to the harsh conditions of space. The results are astonishing. Tiny creatures called tardigrades, also known as water bears, can survive being frozen, boiled, exposed to intense radiation, and even the vacuum of space. Another super survivor, a bacterium called Deinococcus radiodurans, which has an incredible ability to repair its own DNA after it's been shattered by radiation. If microscopic life can endure these extremes, then it's plausible that an interstellar comet, with its thick, icy shell providing protection, could act as a cosmic lifeboat, shielding its precious organic cargo for millions of years. So, let's picture the scene on a young, primordial Earth, over 4 billion years ago. The planet was a chaotic, volcanic world, shrouded in a thick atmosphere. During a period known as the Late Heavy Bombardment, it was pummeled by a constant rain of comets and asteroids. When these comets crashed into the planet, their icy cores would have vaporized on impact, releasing not only vast quantities of water but also their cargo of amino acids, sugars, and carbon chains. It is thought that this cosmic delivery service may have filled Earth's early oceans with water and, just as importantly, seeded them with the raw materials needed for biology to begin. The flashes of lightning in the atmosphere and the heat from volcanic vents could have provided the energy to assemble these simple molecules into more complex structures, eventually leading to the first self-replicating cells. The question is no longer if comets carried organic matter to Earth, but how much they contributed to the origin of life here. If this process happened on Earth, could it have happened elsewhere? This is where the idea of panspermia becomes truly profound. Imagine a cosmic chain of life. On one planet, life evolves. A massive asteroid impact then ejects rocks and soil containing microbes into space. Some of these microbes survive, frozen inside the rock, and drift through the cosmos for eons. Eventually, they land on another habitable world, seeding it with life. In this scenario, life might not be a rare miracle unique to Earth. It could be a natural, interconnected phenomenon, a consequence of the universe itself. We could be part of a vast, galactic ecosystem. This isn't just speculation. We're actively gathering more evidence right now. Missions like Japan's Hayabusa 2 and NASA's OSIRIS-REx have successfully collected samples from asteroids Ryugu and Bennu and returned them to Earth. Analysis of these samples is revealing a stunning chemical inventory. Scientists have confirmed the presence of more than 20 different types of amino acids, as well as uracil, one of the 4 nucleobases that make up RNA. These are literally the ingredients for life, found on rocks that have been floating in space for billions of years. No single discovery proves that life on Earth was seeded from space, but taken together, all of these puzzle pieces, the organic molecules on comets, the arrival of interstellar visitors, the hardiness of microbes, and the chemical makeup of asteroids whisper a haunting and beautiful possibility. They suggest that we are not just the universe ... we are it. The lines between earthly biology and cosmic chemistry are beginning to dissolve. So, could interstellar comets seed life? The definitive answer may still be out there, waiting in the darkness between the stars. Or, perhaps, it's already written in our own DNA, a silent story of a journey that began long ago, in a place far, far away. The next time you look up at a starry night, remember that you might be looking at your own distant origins. Thanks for joining me on this journey through space and time. If you found this as fascinating as I do, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into the mysteries of the cosmos. See you next time.